Wait.
Hey everybody, Cameron was just here, but I think he got sucked into another dimension. He wasn't even strong enough to stop the level 12 demons this time. I guess I'll take this free time to talk about something very important to me. Now, the albino snow squirrels of the Arctic are in grave danger from losing their natural habitat to wolverines and offshore oil drilling rigs. Only we have the ability to stop this terrible catastrophe.
Man! Sorry about that, Jacob. Teleported home real quick to use the John. At my house, the toilets don't flush until you tell them to, and the sinks don't wet your pants.
I just thought you were forever entrapped in the 16th dimension, Cameron.
Nah, dog. Those G's can't stop a gangsta.
Whatever. But Cameron, today is a rather sad day. You know what this is?
Yeah, I do, Jacob. This is our last time ever on these announcements. We're goners, boys and girls. I'm happy we were able to pioneer this announcement renaissance, and we hope that you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Hopefully we have left a legacy here, and we will forever be remembered.
But there's no time to be sad, Cameron. We can still run this broadcast for all it's worth today and go out with a bang.
That's correct, sir. We aren't done yet. We'll do these announcements one more time. This one's for you, HHS.
Right now, there's a meeting in Mr. Freeze's room for anyone in grades 8 through 11 that are interested in playing softball next year.
Yep, and there's a football meeting for anyone grades 8 to 11 who might want to play football.
And Thursday, home base, anyone who might want to wrestle needs to meet in the mezzanine.
And lastly, there's a golf meeting in room 139. Mr. Hot needs a golf team to feel at least kind of important, so if you're thinking about it, it'd be good if you went to the meeting.
Looks like there's a lot of coaches cramming in their meetings at the end of the year, Cameron.
Yep, poor planning's what it is, Jacob. But you know what? I was thinking, out of all these announcements and everything that's been said or done, what's been your favorite moment?
Mr. Hotdog's birthday celebration, to be sure. He deserved it. He even got a hat and another quarter in his bank.
Yeah, it was a very nice day, Jacob. But I don't think anything tops when you totally lost it when we were talking about our media specialist and the LMC.
Don't just point that on me, Cameron. You lost it too.
Yeah, but you lost it first. I was perfectly composed until you lost it.
True, but then we had to apologize, so I think that was a dark moment for all of us.
Definitely not, man. You can ask anyone. That was a historical day for us. Plus, I even had the Hoff on the show and we made amends.
Did you seriously just call her the Hoff?
Well, yeah, Jacob. The Hoff and me, we're tight. We have nicknames for each other and everything.
No, you don't.
Okay, no we don't. But she thinks the Hoff is an awesome name.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Moving on, though, Cameron, let's take a look at the Doppler 641 radar and see what we have going on here today.
Okay. As we can see here, well, it looks like we're in good shape as far as rain goes. We're clear of that right now. But we aren't out of the woods yet, Jacob. See here, those yellow dots, yep, solar flares. There's a lot of them today. And who's to say we couldn't be next? So therefore, I'm putting us on a solar flare warning. Also, watch out for a 69 maneuver right here. And it's not very far away. But 75, 94, and 65 look to be pretty distant for now. Also, as far as the state trooper watch, Sheriff 24, 31, and 30 are out there too. And they can be seen here, here, and here.
Thank you for that, Cameron. Everyone needs to know about the solar flares and dangerous maneuvers. Back to business, though. Acme and Junior Acme baseball players will need to turn in their paperwork to Coach Bauer, ASAP. And any band or color guard member that is going to Cedar Point June 9th needs to pay $15 to Adrian Sweet ASAP.
Okay, Jacob, I just need to take a minute to depart from our announcements once again to show you something that we all need to be aware of. We've all heard about Chinese sweatshops, but those Asians are taking it to a whole new level.
What are you talking about, Cameron?
The proof is in the pudding, Jacob. Okay? Just look at what these people are doing to their young children. At a time when they're supposed to believe that the opposite sex has cooties for at least another 4 years, they're having makeout sessions, and with whipped cream.
I think you may be overreacting just a little bit there, Cameron. Looks like two innocent kids to me.
You don't understand the culture, Jacob. That clip isn't two innocent kids. It has a clear, dirty-minded intent.
Whatever, Cameron.
Back to our announcements here, seniors. Don't forget about your baccalaureate service next Thursday the 28th at 6:30 at the Presbyterian Church. Bring your family and loved ones to help celebrate graduation and the beginning of your next part of life as you blossom into a quality young adult.
Cameron, with this being our last time ever on the air for the rest of our lives, we need to also remember that Mr. Hotdog is thrown in the towel too. I thought we'd bring up a nice clip showing his illegitimate father.
Oh, Yeah, I can see why Mr. Hotdog left home. His father looks rather angry. Mr. Hotdog has a loving, kind nature, just like a clown should. This guy is on the brink of being a hobo.
I agree. But what's next for Mr. Hotdog, Cameron?
Actually, Jacob, there is no next for Mr. Hotdog.
What is that you say, Cameron?
Mr. Hotdog has actually revealed to me that he wants to be used as a sacrifice. He wants to sacrifice himself so that announcements may forever maintain the high standards set by him. He doesn't want to live on for future announcements without us, Jacob. He wants us to do the deed now.
Wait, Cameron. We have to remember safety first here. I brought these goggles just in case something like this should arise today. Oh, man.
Good idea, Jacob.
Descending from the heavens above, we channel the spirits and collect the clowning soul into heavenly goodness. May I get an oh yes?
Oh yes!
Can I get an okay?
Okay!
This is no time to be sad, everyone. It is what he wanted. And his dedication to the announcements and to Cameron and I, this is time for jubilation.
Happy trails, Mr. Hotdog. Now everybody, I think you all know that the LMC is getting ready to close its doors for the year. Tomorrow is the last day, and there's extended hours today and tomorrow. People, this is it for the LMC this year. I should see people rushing into the doors, with book scanners scanning and pages turning and book thingies spinning. The reading nook should be filled to capacity. Come on, everyone. You're going to regret it and always wonder, what if I had visited the LMC before it closed? That's a what if that you never want to have to deal with, boys and girls.
I agree, Cameron. I'm actually going to camp out in the reading nook tonight.
Are you going to pitch a tent, Jacob?
No, I'll just bring a sleeping bag. There's no reason to pitch a tent when you're indoors, Cameron.
Sure there is, Jacob. You can pitch a tent anywhere, anytime. Some places may be better than others for tent pitching, but a tent can be pitched anywhere.
Oh, I guess you're right.
If I come with you, would you be more likely to pitch a tent, Jacob?
Definitely, Cameron.
Alright, I'll think about it.
Back to business, though. Cameron and I have some people we need to thank before we party on forever.
Yep, I'll start with Mrs. Sweet, who made all of this possible, and basically let us roam freely and do what we want on here.
Then we have to mention Mrs. Dangler, who approved of this program and lets us make it on TV.
Then there is all of the students and fans. Everyone that's ever told us they like our announcements, we really do appreciate it. This is a lot more work than you see here, and it's nice to hear that you like what we're doing.
Then there's our sister team, Bree, Kendra, and Jenna, for all of the work they've done too.
And of course we couldn't go without thanking media specialist Mrs. Hoffman, not only for supplying the school with books and sources of learning, but for her participation with the show.
Then there's the late Mr. Hotdog, who gave his life for the holiness of the announcements. We salute you, Mr. Hotdog.
Alright then, that's all we have to say today, and forever. It's been fun, HHS. Have a good summer, and have a good life. And for the last time, party on, Jacob.
Party on, Cameron.